Okay, welcome back all. We're on the back end of the class, week 5 of 8. So, first I wanted to take an opportunity to address some of the emails I've been getting. So, we will take a look at the homework first. Alright, primary source number 1, activity. Really, if you did it, I gave you credit. Okay, if you didn't do it, you got a 0. The work is so open to interpretation. Let me get it up here. That I can't, in any good conscience, dock you for anything. I mean, really, as long as you had an opinion, had an answer, and you backed it up, who do you think is the intended audience for the poster? You know, the voters. Explain the message of the poster, what conclusions. I mean, these are all very subjective questions. I'm not taking off points. I'm asking for your opinion. I'm asking for what you think. There's no clear right or wrong here. So if you did it, you got full points. Okay. Now we will move on to the Federalism Assignment. I had a lot of fun listening to these. A lot of fun, in fact. I have like one student who takes the side of a strict constructionist, and this was split about half and half. So I really enjoyed going through all these. The only way, again, since this is an opinion-based assignment, this is why you lost points. And a lot of you did. This video should be 2 minutes minimum. Respond to 2 classmates in at least 30-second clips. So it's just a simple matter of not following directions. All right? If the video, your initial video, was not 2 minutes, I took off. If the video, if you didn't have 2 responses, I took off. 15 points for the video, 2 responses, 5, 20, another 5, 25. That gets you the 25 points. I gave you partial credit for the time you did, but that's the only reason, why you lost points on this assignment. If you didn't get a 25 out of 25, this is why. That's it. So let's go to Washington's Farewell, another 25 pointer. Now the first 2 questions were, there was a right answer and there was a wrong answer. So here we are. Briefly summarize George Washington's beliefs about political parties. Okay, correct answers were like, he was not a fan. He believed they caused divisions. They were not great for democracy. That was a correct answer. That was, that was the correct answer. What warning about foreign nations does Washington give? Avoid entangling alliances, politically speaking, but we should trade freely with all who want to. That's the correct answer. So you might have lost points on 1 and 2. With 2, question number 2, I was really looking for you to mention economics, the economic aspect of it. So 3, 4, and 5, as long as you took a position and backed it up in a way that made some sort of sense, I gave you credit. Okay, so I could tell, however, who watched Washington's Farewell with Lex Green, who watched that video and who did not. Because every question on that sheet I put directly to Mr. Green. And we had a discussion about these 5 things at pretty great length, a half hour. So there you go. That is all the homework. The tests are rolling in. I'm seeing that. I'm watching as you're taking them. There doesn't appear to be any great technological issues. I haven't gotten an email this weekend. So they're looking pretty good. I've graded a few. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. If you did not take the test, you need to, I mean, really, something dramatic better have happened, and you better have proof. That's all I'll say. All right, because it's going to take quite a bit for me to convince me to reopen that test. Okay, and finally, what I want to address is late work. Late work. If I've worked something out with you already, and you students know who you are, I don't need to name you, please continue completing your work. You have provided sufficient reason, plenty of evidence. Keep going, okay? Get caught up. But realize that I'm going, because I'm getting a lot of these emails, that I'm going to circle back once I'm done grading everything and fix your grades then. So it's going, whatever it is going to stay a 0 until I get a chance to circle back around. And it should be. I don't have that many assignments left to grade. If, however, I don't have something worked out with you, we haven't had an email exchange, there's no arrangement, it's just simply an I forgot situation, well, you got to roll with the 0 on that one. And I've had a few of those emails as well. So I don't mean to be mean. I don't mean to be, seem unreasonable. It's just that this class is half as long as what we're all probably used to. It's just the things have to get done and we got to move on. All right. I know, a lot of you have very good GPAs and all that, and I've heard a lot of your stories. If we're in a situation here where it's I forgot, especially since we've got so little of this class left, I'm sorry. I can't do anything for you anymore. So please stop asking, because the answer is just going to be no. All right. So that covers late work. Let's see what we're doing this week. So everything will be under the week 5 folder. Now I should mention we have we have July 5th off. All right. Now that doesn't mean that the stuff won't be there on the Monday. It will. But we technically have that day off. Now, a lot of you, especially those students who I've worked something out with, might want to take advantage of that Monday, July 5th, to get caught up on work. But anyway, we're going to, I know the syllabus says we're doing this a little later, but we're skipping the presidency because I need to re-record that. So we're doing the Supreme Court and Congress. John Jay and the Supreme Court. This is kind of a fun project I did for a summer class in graduate school. I don't have the slides anymore, but it's a good It's good information. It's educational. You should, hint, hint, take notes on what I say in this video. There are no slides. I don't have the slides. So there's that. Then Supreme Court Part 2, Part 3. I did this again when we got Justice Barrett confirmed. Then the Supreme Court slides, and these are up to date. Then the Congress, that's all up to date as well, post-election and all that. So the only bit of homework that you have this week and is you were going to get a Congress quiz, but it's my daughter's bath night, so I didn't quite get around to making it. So you lucked out. The Flipgrid Supreme Court assignment. So that looks like this. Who was the only U.S. Supreme Court justice to have been impeached for bad behavior? What were 2 articles of impeachment leveled against him? Find me a federal judge who has also been impeached for bad behavior. Who were they, and what court did they formerly sit on? What were at least 2 articles of impeachment leveled against them? So tell me all about that. And that's the only thing this week that I'm assigning. It is always your responsibility to check the syllabus to see what's due. Okay? So thank you guys. Thank you. And keep doing the right thing. Reach out if you need help. And I'll be around this week. Bye.